How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more. We're all here on the channel. Today, I'm looking at a Light-Paws deck. And I think I'll keep this. This is a little slow, but it does do good things. I think, anyways. We'll see. We get a ramp on 2. Something our opponent could never dream of, I'm sure. Uh, Not as well, 90% of Brawl games have a turn 2 ramp play. Oh, our opponent didn't. They were doing the thing. They were trying to catch me playing my commander into open mana. Good on them. Not gonna fall for it though. Walrus. Okay, they ramped on 3. I would have never guessed. They got red mana now. I think I might just get down the doll room. Like next turn we can race into Ethereal Armor and be that toxic, but for now we'll just let our opponent play their Grinzo and live a happy life. Do what you got to, opponent. Do what you got to. Because bad things are happening next turn. I can't stop them. They're coming. Weird Eye Monster. Oh, an Irencrag. Okay. I mean, I don't disrespect it. It's protected, opponent. Don't even try. Don't even try. My Light-Paws is snug as a bug in a rug. He can't be deprived of the battlefield. He's OG. Key to the archive. My opponent has finally found ramp. It's just a shame that it's all come from my deck. Surely there's an aura in there that you want, opponent. I know auras are bad, but like one of them has to be worth something. No? Well, that's sad. Demonic Tutor. It almost certainly gets a kill spell. But it's gotta be like just a generic Infernal Grasp or something, because it can't be Toxic Deluge. Their opponent would murder their own stuff, and they don't want that. They want Light-Paws to go away, but the status quo to remain relatively unchanged. Jasper Flint. Uh, Not my guess. Being honest, not my guess. Would have guessed something else, but hmm, hmm. I mean, artifacts, I guess. My boy dies, but he lives on in spirit. We've essentially gotten rid of the turns of Grenzo. I mean, we've dealt 12 damage. We just haven't drawn another aura. And our opponent hasn't found another aura. So, like, where are the auras? Our deck is full of them. There are 21 of them. Like, that is half or a third of our available card slots, right? Like, there should be more than 2. Should be more than 2. Oh, wow. Skyblade's Boon. Our opponent has finally taken it upon themselves through sheer random chance to get an aura. Highest power. Bad. Your stuff is tapped now, opponent. What are you gonna do? Tintin Lifelinker. Oh, you did grab an aura. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. This? No block. Should we just move on to the next game? We are definitely losing this one. A 20-point life gain swing is generally a sign that you're losing. Granzo's still operational. Like we haven't we could have done something about it. We could have exiled our own Light Ears or Light-Paws to deal with the Granzo. But that was just a frankly unappealing task that I didn't want to be part of. Instead, I chose to exile all of my artifacts instead. I mean, they weren't on my side of the battlefield, so it wasn't a loss, but we did 3 for 1 ourselves to get rid of a walrus. Like that is an ungenerous look at how that went down. No block. Ouch, we are dead. We will go on to a game 2. Our Light-Paws. It worked longer than it should have. I'm not gonna say we didn't get off pretty good there. Like, we got off pretty good. Our Grinzo player is from the camp of deck building where my commander is good enough that I can just ignore what our opponent is doing. And I respect it, honestly. I respect it, but it's a bad reflection on our shuffling that our Light-Paws sat there uninterrupted for like 2.5 turns and only got out 2 1-mana enchantments. Kind of sad, not gonna lie. We're gonna change that though. We're gonna change it this turn, opponent. Vitali, Primal guy, not happening. Not on our watch. All the glitters. It's gonna get worse next turn, opponent. I can't block, opponent. What is that gonna do? The stack must grow. This is actually really good in our current state. We're gonna have a 12-12 lifelinker next turn. If the Itali player can deal with a 12-12 lifelinker, we deserve to lose, I think. Cultivator. Search your library for basic land, put it on the battlefield tap. 2 less if there are no lands in your hand. I guess they didn't have a land. It's kind of sad. Gonna do this. Gonna do this. We'll be attacking for 14, opponent. You will have to block this every turn for the rest of the game. Or until you answer it. We're making humans. We're making humans. Which is not an activity appropriate for YouTube, I don't think. So we'll move on to the next game. Our opponent heard our terrible realization, and they decided to scoop, probably out of shame, I would like to think, for a poor performance, but in all likelihood, just because they didn't have an answer to an overwhelmingly large Light-Paws that was going to grow continually out of control. You never know, though. You never know. Game 3. It's been a while since we've reached Game 3. I thought Feather would do it, but Feather decided that I mentioned 10 minutes, and then both games were going to take 10 minutes because that's how long I said a Feather match would take. And I wasn't wrong, but I also wish I was. You know? I wish I was. But to be fair, Light-Paws, it's kind of like Feathers. It's kind of like a feather that uh, comes with attachments that make you feel bad when it goes wrong. That's kind of what's going on here, I think. Hello, opponent. Do you have a removal spell? Asking for a friend. Well, this is a trick that I learned uh, last game, so we're gonna do it again. It does work. That there be an 8/8. Convoke and untap. And I don't have vigilance at the moment. I'm gonna get it eventually, but it's nice. Rude. Ah. We'll do it this way, just so that we net the most mana possible. No attack. Commander's dead. A happy opponent. My little combo. No longer a thing. We've proven that Light-Paws is not as strong as he appears because one removal spell does make him sad. Look at that. Land 4. I cannot believe it. Ah. Opponent. Would you be interested in more degenerate shenanigans? Just asking. You know, for a friend. We got Ward now, so we won't be as easy to kill. Although Stroke of Midnight is not the first removal spell you put in a white deck, so there are probably more where that comes from. Ooh, artifact and enchantment removal. I'm impressed. Only slightly, though. Overwhelming Splendor. Maybe I draw a 1 mana or spell. Nope. Okay, well, we'll try again next turn. There's always next turn. Oh. Well, your opponents may activate this ability. Okay, well, I wasn't going to do anything with my mana anyways, so... You know... It's gone. Didn't need it. Have you seen this one? Take action. Give it a bit of that. I sent that poor soldier to die. You're not a soldier even. You're just a regular human. Gods above. This is probably my gravest sin. I didn't even play a land that turn. I should have. If I draw a land next turn, I'll be extremely sad. Because it meant that this could have been an overwhelming Splendor game, and it just isn't because I'm incompetent. What would really make me concede is if our opponent just is like... So it isn't a bounce spell. That's nice. Return to land. Return to land. You know what? We win or we lose on next combat, so it doesn't matter what our life total is. Doesn't even matter. Celestial Mantle. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Light-Paws is the best angel. Nobody can deny that fact now. I mean, if Light-Paws doesn't disappear, we have an insurmountable amount of card draw. Just through the One Ring. He's a very powerful boy. Rude. Hmm. Uh, have you considered taking 17 damage upon it? Nope. Okay. Well, we'll try again. Try again later. Maybe you'll be more inclined then. We should order that with Danitha first, but I didn't know. So I just kind of winged it. Just keep drawing cards. Just keep drawing cards. Oh, I can cast him at instant speed. Very cool. Well, this didn't work out for me. Take action. Maybe there's something in here that can save me. Does this work? It doesn't. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Never mind. First strike worked out for me. Land, probably. Whatever this does. Don't need that. The Angels have fought their hardest, but I think it's over. Yeah. Yep, GG. Well, we will end it off there. Sub 20-minute video. Those are a rarity these days. And we got the full 3 games. I'm surprised. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a comment down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know the stuff. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.